Hi everyone. Today I am so happy because I was able to get a very beautiful bowl for just $17 at Ross. And look how pretty this bowl is. It's white, it's ceramic, it's very thin, so it's lightweight. It's very hard to find nice modern looking bowls. It's either too heavy to carry or the shape is like very traditional. So I'm very happy. I found this planter at Ross. And then I was shopping at Kroger and they had 10 for 10 sale for the succulents. And you know, $1 for a succulent is a steal deal because I know how long does it take, like how long it really takes for them to grow and turn into these beautiful rosettes. So it was a perfect excuse for me to make another planter for our kitchen island. So when it gets cold, I really like to have more emphasis on the house plants because we can't really enjoy so much outdoors anymore. So that's what I'm doing today, and I wanted to show you how I'm doing and what I'm doing in terms of where I buy stuff and how I prepare my soil and things like that. So let's start with the soil. This is all-purpose soil, garden soil, which I am going to mix with perlite. So the mixture turns more porous and light, as succulents don't like wet feet. So this is our perlite. I will add some of all-purpose fertilizer. If you do have cacti or aloe or succulents in general fertilizer, you can add that. But I don't have it handy right now, so I'm just going to use that. And also, I'm going to use sand. This is just a regular place sand from Home Depot. Sand also gives that texture to the mixture of, you know, staying kind of on a dry end to avoid moisture and to avoid the roots to kind of rot. Oh, this is so satisfying. So you could order, you can buy a ready mix, succulent mix if you want to, but I make so many succulents arrangements that I can't ever have enough of those pre-mixed bags. And pretty much inside of those bags, it's the same thing. It's the sand, perlite, some soil, some fertilizer, some organic matter like maybe tiny wood chips to kind of imitate that desert type of environment and soil. So let's see. I think I would like to add more of our sand. My sand is a little wet because it did rain, I think 2 days ago. And this was outside. But I think I can use most of it. Actually, I do have already a pre-mixed soil that was already also made for the succulents arrangement. Actually, so what I wanted to say is if you don't have enough of soil, you can put on the bottom, instead of filling up the whole pot, you can put some gravel or some pebbles or just sand on the bottom, because succulents, they don't really develop so deep roots. And it depends how you like your succulents, but I pretty much make an arrangement and I keep it for a year. It normally stays neat for a year. And then after a year, on the second year, kind of, it starts getting leggy or it starts shooting some pops and growing and kind of losing the shape. So I'm gonna firm it a little bit to make sure it doesn't sink after I plant my stuff. So as you see in this mixture, I already have a tiny gravel too. So I think this is pretty good. This is pretty good for pretty generous type of soil environment for succulents. So I will start with echeveria. Now this plant was outside the whole summer, and now because it's getting cold, I need to bring it inside. This is another reason why I'm doing this. I think I want it to be a centerpiece. You don't have to make it a centerpiece. You can put it all the way in the back if you prefer, whichever is your style. Some people like it to do like all the way in the back, but because my arrangement will be on the kitchen island, I want it to be seen equally, like a showcase equally from all angles. So I just firm it gently and let it sit. So I think it's sitting well. Now I'm gonna start with my little rosettes. You see how porous their soil is, like when they plant? Same thing. I just gently press it. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put 3 of these rosettes here. And I purposely chose the succulents that kind of don't get leggy. This particular type doesn't get leggy, so it kind of just keeps increasing the size of rosette, and hopefully it starts shooting the pops. Let me take out some because it's just kind of spilling over. Oh, I love this. Look at that. It already looks so beautiful. You know, the beauty about succulents is that you don't have to water them a lot. If you want, you can just spray them with water and just occasionally give them water, maybe, I don't know, once in 2 weeks. Now, I do have the small ones, but I don't think I want to add another of this. I think I'm going to add small aloes. It's called a pearl plant. It's a miniature type of aloe because I think I want to be one echeveria as a centerpiece. Hold on. Let me just turn it to my side. And I do see a lot of people putting like literally every inch in their planter with succulents. And they kind of fill up the whole planter. I feel like it looks nice, yes, but I kind of think about the plants. The plants, they also like their space. So I don't think they feel as happy and thrive and, you know, have a good time on the planter when they're all like stuffed. You know, like, I feel like they also say, give me some space. So I'm just gonna put these nice miniature pearl plants and miniature aloe. See? And I forgot my brush. Okay, I'll brush it off. I think this is all I want. I don't want it to be too busy. I have more succulents that I could use, but I really don't want to make like a stuffed planter. No, I don't want that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to spray it. And I will brush off. I got my brush inside. I will brush off the soil from the leaves because I don't want them to get like rotting, like. All right. And now I will dress it. I'll dress it up with some pebbles, decorative stone. So I have this little bag, and normally, you know, I get some stones when I go to Dollar Tree, local nurseries, any like Home Depot, Lowe's, they all have some decorative stone. You can order some stones online if you're like really a collector and a stone person. Like I love stones, so for me, that's another reason why I don't overstuff my planter, because I want to see some stone too. So it's not all about the plant. It's also seeing the nice, pretty looking rocks or pebbles, or even glass. You know, there is some decorative glass, like fiberglass, that you could also use for your succulents arrangements. So I need to press it, tap it a little bit so it kind of settles. So everything settles kind of. Oh, this is already looking so nice, and I'm not even finished. Okay, we have finished our dressing part. We covered all soil with decorative gravel. So what we did, we just pretty much put a layer of decorative rocks, pressed firm to make sure they are not wobbly and make sure they don't sink. We sprayed them with water. I am very happy with the way the succulent turned out. Thanks for watching. This was it for today. And if you could please comment if you have any other ways of how you prepare your soil, or any tips, suggestions of the succulents arrangements, or if you want to share the photos of your succulents arrangements, I would be happy to see what you got. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.